Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Last time, we received a chest that wouldn't open. Now, I don't know how we're going to open that, but despite thinking this game might be a bit more open, because I'd heard, I think it was a review for, well, not really a review, a comment upon Final Fantasy 13 that said that Final Fantasy games normally have a moment where they open out into more open, you can go backwards and forwards. We've not had that, so I'm starting to think maybe I should just treat this as a very linear adventure and assume I'm not going to come back, which means, if that's right, either I've missed something and I can't open that, or there is something in the Calmlands that I can still do. And we haven't looked behind the Albed Outpost. So we're going to look at that, but before we do, we are going to... and the other side of doing that is I then get to kind of level people up. So we're going to go on the sphere grid. And what am I doing with Horan? I'm going up this way. So let's move him along a little bit. And use these. Now, I do have these other spheres, and I think people have actually commented that I should consider actually using them. But I can't remember what they said to do with what and what to use. So we've got luck, magic defense, black magic, and HP. Now, the HP, I'm going to say, is probably something we give to Oren, I think. Let's move you there. But you can't... Yeah, but you then have to trigger it with this. Using a lot of our power spheres, Aaron. I hope it's worth it. Well, I hope that we don't run out. Oh, we got 95. We're not going to run out. That's a silly thing to say. Right, so we've done that. We'll move to here then. We've got loads of things to level. What's up here? Ooh! Oh, whoa, zombie attack. So Waka has... I don't know why I'm scrolling down to point this out. Where is it? He's got dark attack. Where did he start? Over here? No. Dark attack and silence attack, and those inflict those statuses. Now, zombie attack probably therefore, I don't know why that's got a level 4 lock, it doesn't block anything, but by that kind of line of logic, don't laugh, this must be an attack that inflicts the zombie status, which means that whatever enemy applies it, we apply that status to, we'd be able to attack with healing items. I think. For my memory to... What was it? It was the second dragon fight, second Evray fight, where it was zombies, so therefore we could attack it with healing things. So I assume that that's going to be the same kind of thing. Do we have... This is an important question. We've got one level 4 key sphere. We're not using it. Well, we probably shouldn't. I don't think there's going to be anything I really need. But, speed, boost agility, more power. Other people did... Yeah, there were also comments about the other spheres. But the main one, I think, if memory serves, was... I'll go down there, I think. Was... Oh, I need to go another one. The main other one, or the main other two, actually, comments were... How do I get... I can't do the luck one. Do I not have another... Am I missing... Why can't I get the luck one? This luck one. I don't want to move on to it. Changes empty node into a luck node. Do I have to move on to it? I'll try moving on to... No. Okay, So I can't... How do I trigger a luck node? There's not a way of doing it that I can see. So I'm gonna ignore it and hope that that works out. Okay, so Black Magic Sphere, and I think what was said with that is it's really good on Yuna, because Yuna's really good with magic anyway. And then you kind of make her a bit more kind of cross-class kind of thing. I say that like this game uses classes. More health. And there. Now we are going to have to think in a moment what we're going to do with this level 2 stuff. Full break. Now the other thing was something I'd been umming and ahhing about anyway, which is Lulu. So, oh, do I get that? Demi, I think, is really useful, but one person said something about not going down, missing one of the branches, which I assume refers to this one. So, I'm gonna go back with Lulu, and then. So I'm going to go backwards, then go back again and get the head towards Demi, I think. I think that's what I want to do. So that leaves us with 3. And we use Ability Sphere to get the Bio. And then we're going to move back to there. Yeah, back to there. And I may as well, while I'm here, upgrade Lulu's agility there. This looks fairly exciting. This is all the Argas. And then that's a separate thing. And double cast. That sounds like an interesting name, but I'm gonna have to use a level 4. Oh, and that cuts you back to Demi. I was thinking, oh, where's the Auras? I think I've already got this. Yeah, I've already got the Auras. So I think Arga's just the next one. Death. That sounds powerful. We probably want that one. And where does that links into Drain. So, yeah, Lulu looks like maybe you kind of circle round into Wakka's. Or you end up back in the beginning of Lulu's. And you join in Wakka's there, so... Right. What do I think, Kamari? Oh, I went backwards on Yuna's to get you some healing. Because I didn't know how long we wouldn't have her for. Auto life sounds powerful, but means I have to use my level 4 lock. Which I'd like, which I kind of... I think this is probably going to be more useful long term. Because I've got a lot of healing items that I can then use as weapon items. Auto life, I assume... I don't even know what that's going to be. This is the problem, you need to tell me what they do. So we'll zoom along to here. And then we will... Actually, do I even want to come... Well, I may as well do this now. And those are mana magic and magic defense. Do I actually want to stay here? Because the reason I did this was to get... Oh, I could get life. That might be a good thing to get. And then I could branch off to hack into, like, Tidus's late game stuff. That might not be a terrible plan. Rather than going back and using a lot of my points and going into someone else's route. I think getting life, if nothing else, is going to be a good play. And then I can think about things a little bit after that. Speed, so that's agility. And we use an ability sphere to life. So we've got more ways of bringing people back if they're knocked down. Defense and HP is probably not too bad. Is there another thing I want? I I don't think there's another ability I want. Steal money. I mean, no, I have used a lot of my money to get the capture weapons, which I should probably make sure I'm not using anymore, because I think we've completed the capturing. I don't think, is there anything? So you got loads of HP there. Steal. But I don't think that's worth it. I think let's hack into Tidus's later sphere. There we go, level 2 key sphere. Which way do I... And then it's which way do I want to go? Delay Buster is guaranteed delay based on the other busters that Wakka's got. I'm just trying to figure out based on Wakka's abilities. High power haste. He's got a lot of magic points, mana points or magic points or whatever from this section. Plus also the fact he can just drain people of them. So he could use that to really speed people up. I think I will actually keep going this way. I mean, are there any... There's magic defense. So... Right, we're just gonna... No, I'm gonna go here. Because I may as well... I get to save... without using extra movement, he gets some extra health. Extra hit points. And then, yeah, we'll go around this way. Delay Buster and accuracy. Yeah. Now Yuna and yeah, people said Yuna's really good with magic, so we could do the black magic sphere here. So now I have to choose. Whoa! Things moving around. So I could give her this bio ability. I don't know what that does, though. So, let's... Come on, let's go back to Yuna, where you are now. So I think what I might do then is I might wait and try out Yuna and see what happens, what she does. Mug. But yeah, so we're now in the position where we could. Oh, I don't know. Like, this is blocked by level 4s. It sounds like it's a good thing, but because it just says it doesn't. There's no real way of finding out what that is, which I don't like. It scares me, and I don't want to waste my level 4 because I'm fairly sure I want to use it. Because I've only got. I only have the one. Yeah, I've only got the one, and I think I want to save it for Auron, unless I get another one from somewhere, which might be what's in this chest, but I then need to explore a little bit. So I don't want to use it to grab Copycat. I could have her break in for the black magic, but I don't know what I want. Like, this is the thing, is I don't know. And what's here? This is 3 level 4s, which is full life, which I assume is you bring them back at full health. So, most of Riku's abilities this way, after Mug, most of them are just gaining stats. Bribe? Is that using... No, I was going to say, is that using like guild to like do damage and they decide to leave or something? I don't know. I think we'll just advance with Riku. Mug. And agility. Here. Which gets us that defense. Nope, not that one. Defense. And agility. And then we can move down here and grab all of these things and probably not use them. Health. Strength for those times we want Riku with attacking, which is rarely if ever. And that's magic defense. So mana. And then, I was going to say we're back to Tidus now. We haven't done Tidus yet. Use the mana sphere for the extra MP. Yeah, and we get to Kimahri. Oh, and because we've already unlocked it, we could actually have Tidus go into Yuna's route, which I don't know if that's a good idea. It might be best, I think, just to keep pushing on this route. I know Kimahri's on here as well, but I think yeah, well, I think just leave them both going around this route. Maybe we can do something else with Kimahri, I don't know. So we've got 2 people with this Delay Buster. And then we're back to Oren. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11, 12, just 12 levels to get this zombie attack. We probably won't get that this time. And then we've got Yuna. Because I want to try out Lulu's new bio ability. So I will now save. Oh, it auto saves when I leave anyway. But I'm going to save so that if I do die, I don't have to go through that all over again. Right. So, I was thinking if I run kind of this way and get to the border, get to the corner behind the outpost. We can have a look there because that might be something we want. Poor Oren. What's A and C? Now so one of them is definitely you. Mug. Attack and steal at the same time. That's a bit useless. Well, to beat this guy with a steal, it's useless. Might do that. I was going to grab Lulu, but Lulu's already out. No, because I don't.